Right. So, I came across this just before. So Wi-Fi will be made available as of the patch update with Quan Cheese. Right. This guy calls for, he goes, I love how you asked which features we wanted first. Crossplay had the most votes, yet seems to be the last one to not come to the game. Ed Boon responds with, they are all of you think they are... I'll get it right in a sec. You think they are all of equal complexity? Question mark. Explain to me how Grand Blue Fantasy versus Rising, a game that won't even get close to the population impact and gaming population as something like Tekken or Street Fighter, managed to, in their betas, have crossplay available. This is a bullshit excuse. Right? And he sounds aggravated. Oh, well, you know, blah, blah, blah. Listen, come here. Shut up. We paid for something. We paid for something that we all thought was basically going to have, at the very minimum, the basic features that not only every other fighting game had, but previous Mortal Kombat games had, like an MK11. With crossplay that brought in at the end, we got, obviously we can deny any match, not just with Wi-Fi. Right? Rooms. And we get nothing, right? And then the Tism bots out there, like every single time they give a feature that should have been baseline, they spurg out going, oh, thank you so much, Mr. Boon, this is amazing, right? Maybe some of you young people out there don't understand. But at the end of the day, and this will happen to you one day, whether it be now or something else, one day, you're going to sit there and you go, hang on a sec, I'm not satisfied with this is crap. You're going to speak up, and then you're going to have a whole bunch of clowns out there tell you to shut up. Be thankful. Be grateful we're getting another Mortal Kombat game. That's what I see. Not to mention it's literally like the Esports pros, every single month is like their period, right? But we'll get into that. We'll get into that in another video, right? Right. Every time Nerf comes out, oh, I think the fun of the game's going again. No, bro. What happened is that your broken ass cheap mechanics are only being exploited by a select few against everyone else. And the metrics of the game, it's obviously failing. Right? It's obviously failing. That's why they've been pushing so hard with microtransactions, but that's another video, right? A whole bunch, whole bag going up tonight. I got notified today, by the way, I got notified today, somebody posted on my Discord, apparently Sloppy Seconds was debunking my video. I mean, I appreciate the coverage, I really do, but like, it's a little strange, don't you think? Looking at another man on the internet so much. Just saying, bro. Yeah, he sounds mad. Right? And the point is that he put out a poll asking for the most requested features. Right? Crossplay being at the top. What the hell is wrong with this company? Oh, maybe if it didn't spend so much money on stupid diversity quotas and making every bitch in this game look like she got hit with both sides of the shovel, then maybe, just maybe, we wouldn't have to wait 2 months from now to get a feature that should have been there in the betas. Why do you think I called out the Condiment Twins for that? Oh, they play tested. You know, they balance tested. These clowns would have known that their shit wasn't in the game. That's why I had an issue with it. Still waiting on that challenge, by the way. Apparently 10 matches to 10 questions wasn't a big selling point. Wonder why that is. Shills, some of these esports people, you're a fucking joke, man. You are a joke. You are the exact reason why this game is in the shit show that it is. Because you pander. You don't call out stuff with your gigantic fucking platforms. This is the reason why this game is just an absolute shell of itself. And lo and behold, as far as the gaming side of it, I found out that what's her name? The thing on the Kombat cast, Stephanie Brownback? Yeah, she used to be an esports player or some shit. I don't know if she was a pro, but that's her thing. And lo and behold, what do we start getting? We start getting the combat system introduced with Injustice, and it has never left since. No wonder it feels like crap. No wonder the esports people love it, because it falls in line directly with what they want. You ever wondered why these same NRS pros... Ever wondered why the same NRS pros, to a degree, can't seem to play any other fighting game out there without getting their ass whooped? Why is that? Just curious, right? Since they seem to be the loudest in the entirety of the fighting game esports community, versus what I see coming out of anything with Tekken or Street Fighter or anything else, everyone else seems pretty humble and quiet and thankful. But this is what you get, right? And to Ed Boon, I don't give a shit how complex they are. You've got a multi-billion-dollar company and you're a multi-million-dollar developer with massive games under your belt. You're telling me that you, of all the other fighting game community companies out there, it didn't think after 4 years that maybe all of these features that you're now drip feeding to us afterwards should have been there day one. It's a fighting game. For the people that get online and play, to them it's a community. They want the rooms. They want to be able to connect with their friends across different platforms. Every other fighting game company seems to have figured it out. But you just, then you get the apologists. Oh, there was COVID and blah, blah, fucking blah. Yeah, and yet despite that, what, you think they started working on Tekken 8 last week? They only started working on Street Fighter 6 a couple of years ago? Nah, bro. No, this is just disappointing across the board. And if he's pissed off because people are pointing out obvious issues, well, that's not our fault. I don't understand what some of you don't fucking understand. We paid for a entertainment product. I didn't buy it to fund the esports people that want to make their career out of it. I didn't buy it so little shippers could have their fantasies. I bought what I thought was going to be a fantastic Mortal Kombat game. And we got scraps. We got crumbs in comparison to what we've had before. And yet people defend it. People like Sloppy Seconds will be like, oh, you should be grateful. Who cares? Who cares, bruv? How long it takes? You just gotta come in there. Who cares, bro? Yeah, I fucking care. Other people care. Because other people have different priorities when they buy something. I'm buying this game because I want to enjoy the offline content. I'm buying this game because I want to enjoy the online content. I'm buying this game because I can play with my friends. I'm buying this game because I want to play effing dress up or whatever the hell's going on. or work out different stuff for characters. There's a whole bunch of reasons why people buy certain games. It is not just a one size, oh, we all just end up online. That's bullshit. That is absolute bullshit. What do you think people used to do with fighting games back in the day? We couldn't go online then. The only time we could fight other people was with our friends or any sort of local tournament that was set up at the arcade. My God, this generation. Wow. I'll tell you what. So yeah, he sounds a little bit miffed. But I don't give a shit about complexity. I care about a working, functioning product. Now, as I said, and we got this here, the Wi-Fi Warrior, right? You've already got people gonna walk away from this game because of this. Now, I have been saying that what we need is an overall just deny match. You can get some Wi-Fi that has high-end bandwidth, right? And if you're playing in a local setting, as in like, you know, within your same region or something like that, it's not too bad. Okay, I fought some Wi-Fi people online where their ping actually wasn't too bad. Doing this will actually cut out like a whole bunch of people. Because then the Wi-Fi people will only be connecting to other Wi-Fi people, which means that they'll only be stuck in the bubble of high ping rates, and they'll just walk the fuck away, man. They'll just walk away. What you should have done is made it so it was not discriminatory. Make it so that you could deny any match regardless. Just like an MK11, we have that. Whether or not the ping's good, you might see the player you just fought and thought, nah, I'm not fighting him again, he's a pain in the ass. That's what we need, an indiscriminate option to just deny the match, blanket across the board, whatever. This will separate out. Because what happens is, when they bring in rooms, what's going to happen? You're going to have people set up rooms going, no Wi-Fi. Right? Back in MK9 days, we didn't have rollback, whatever it was called. It was a delay based, I think. Because we couldn't, in Australia, we couldn't fight anyone outside of Australia and New Zealand. We had to set up rooms specifically stating Australia and New Zealand. If anyone else came in and tried to connect to us from outside of those two areas, the matches, like the matches would just disconnect, right? It's just a waste of time. So we had to set up specific rooms, say, look, we can only deal with these connections. Fast forward to today, and that's what we're going to get. This is exactly what you're going to get. Okay, people are going to set up rooms. They don't want to deal with Wi-Fi people. They will explicitly state it. They'll probably kick you out because they'll be able to look at your ping as soon as you join. Hey, it's not mine. You know, it's not my product. I didn't build this shit. I paid for it. And by God, I'm going to speak about it. But I tell you what, man. Right? All these Wi-Fi players are going to be like, well, what? So we can only fight other high-ping Wi-Fi players, which means our online experience is going to be even worse. You're literally going to be splintering the community by doing this. Because every single LAN, or sorry, like cable-connected player is not going to want to fight someone on a high ping. Regardless. I've fought some connected people on a high ping before, and they're usually like from Europe, right? But this is the thing, it should have been just a blanket deny yes or no, regardless of it. Okay? But we'll see. We'll see what happens. Anyway, catch you next time.